seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Homer within striking distance at the 12-yard line. That last play was an incomplete pass. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Looks like number 6 is the center for them. Ball is hiked. Clock is ticking. Number 35 taking it all the way out to the right side. Looks like he's got the edge. Looks like he's pushing in. Big tackle out there from the white hat out there. Let's see if I can see the number. Number 21. That's Freddie coming out there and saving the touchdown for him. And he gets out of bounds, and there's 8.4 seconds left. Stopped him short of the goal line. It'll be first down Homer at about the 2-yard line. Great tackle out there from Freddie to save the touchdown. Number 35 for Homer had the edge, pushing it out there. It looks like he almost had it, but Freddie said, no, not today, sir. Great tackle out there. I'm telling you what, though, these little 5th and 6th grade boys are fired up to play. All our 6th graders, the last time they played football, they were all in 4th grade. All these 5th graders, last time they played, they were in 3rd grade. And they did have a pretty good season that year. So we're hoping to see them again, get their legs back under them, get this football feel, putting those helmets on, putting the shoulder pads on. Great stuff from them. All right, Homer's getting the snap. Move out to the right side, off to the right, off the road. He's got it. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Flag is on the play. Let's see what the play is here. Let's see what the call is from the ref. Flag is down. Touchdown. They declined the penalty. Believe it was on Winnebago. They're going to decline it. So Homer ties the game up 12-12, and looks like they're going to go ahead and set up for their extra point with no time left here on the clock. Let's see if Winnebago's Little D can hold up. I said all these little bitty guys, man. I'm just dubbing new nicknames on these guys, man. So, all right, let's see what we got going here. Big defensive lines in there. Mr. Traven and Randy showing up, holding down the middle. They have to run outside when you got them big boys on there. Looks like they are favoring that right side. Looks like they moved Braxton over there to the right side. Freddie and Mr. LaPointe still running. Ball comes out. Ball is down. Big tackle. Catching the quarterback on his knees. Number 34 making the tackle for Winnebago. And again, that's one of that number I don't have. I'm going to head down the field. I'm going to figure out these names. I'll be back with you guys. Halftime here for 3rd and 4th grade in Winnebago, Nebraska. The game is tied 12-12.
Yo. Test. Oh, okay.
Looks like a big run out there from Homer. 35 pushing out there to the right side for a good 4 or 5 yard gain. So we're going to try something a little bit different here, folks. I'm going to go ahead and head down to the field. I'll be right back with you. Say that again. Okay, I got it. All right, folks, just to remind everybody, we're officially at the start of the third quarter, second half of the third and fourth grade game. Come on back down. We're going to be football going on, maybe about another 20 minutes. The fifth and sixth grade game will be starting down here in Winnebago, Nebraska, on Winnebago's football field. Come on down and enjoy some football. Good crowd here today in Winnebago. A lot of people enjoying it. We'll set up, got the lawn chairs out here and enjoying the game. Just want to go ahead and invite you to come on down and check it out. Some Pee Wee football action here, Boys and Girls Club, Winnebago. So the penalty was on the play. Looks like 13-14. Number 7, big run out here to the left side. Big tackle out there. Looks like number Rice. All right, looks like a big tackle out there for Winnebago. Good stop. Homer trying to sweep it out here to the right side, their right side. So looks like Homer's heading south. Winnebago's defending the south end zone. Forgot my roster sheet upstairs, guys, so that's on its way. Homer dialing it up. Looks like Winnebago's running with a big four lineman set. 1 middle linebacker, 2 cornerbacks, and 1 safety. Mr. Rice running safety. Mr. LaPointe running middle linebacker for us. Traven, Grant, Randy Decora. Looks like Freddie. Number 34 is Cameron. Cloud Eagle. Figured that one out. So big shout out to him, making a lot of plays here for Winnebago. 35 takes the snap. Putting it out here to the left side. Cameron, Cloud Eagle with the big stop in the backfield. Good 2-yard loss on that one. Big tackle. Doing his job at the defensive end spot. Bringing up third down. And about 16 to go here. Let's see what Winnebago's defense got dialed up. I think that's one thing that these young guys like to learn and try to keep going is assignment football. Make sure that they're covering their lanes, staying in their zones, and not let anything get outside of them, especially for those defensive ends. That's the big thing for them. Making sure that they're keeping their eye on the ball. Coach Earth's over here hollering around at them. So enjoying it. Like I said, we got the cameraman, Mr. Evan Decora. Randy bailed on us for the PA announcement. We said to go bathroom or something. Oh yeah, he couldn't handle it, guys. He had to come down and coach, man. He couldn't handle doing the PA. So here we go. Homer in a big eye set, kind of a pistol formation. Taking the handoff. Looks like he pushed it to the right. Makes a move to the left. Mr. LaPointe slowed him down. Number 30 coming up making the tackle. Lenny coming up and making the tackle. Saving the first down and bringing up third. Little cash money. Looks like we're sitting on around the 28-yard line still. Fourth and about 12 to go. Great tackle out there for Winnebago. That's that assignment football we talked about. Middle linebacker LaPointe held him up. Mr. Lenny, the cash money, came in and cleaned it up. All right, looks like that 5th and 6th grade group's getting over there, heading that way to stretch out. Like I said, folks, as soon as this little guy football opened up, there was a drove of kids and parents that came down, got signed up, wanted to be a part of it. There ain't nothing like it here in Winnebago on a Sunday, and then Sunday afternoons like this. You get these boys out here playing a little football, a little smash mouth. Ain't nothing better. All right, Winnebago with a big 4th down stop. We expect the crowd to kind of get loud and cheer him on, but Homer is back in there. Pistol set, 2 running backs. Number 35 is playing quarterback now. Homer's been switching it up between 35 and 7. Great little snap. Toss out there to number 14. He's got the speed. He goes left side, slide somebody, comes back in, makes the tackle. Mr. Rice making the plays for the defense, holding against Homer. I think the smart call would be here to go ahead and decline that call. And it'll be turnover on downs here for Winnebago. So let's see what they do. Not enough for the first down. Great run. Decline the call. Winnebago takes over with the ball on the yard to gain on this one was right about the 31 and a half yard line here. First down. Winnebago takes over. Great plays out there. Mr. Cameron Cloud Eagle making the tackle. Being there, being in space. Mr. Benny Rice showing up and doing his thing for his defense and making a big stop. Winnebago's offense goes ahead and takes over here. So again, just to plug the next game, we're going to go ahead and start up that the 5th and 6th grade is going to be playing here. We're clicking it down here in the third quarter. There's 4:50 and change, and it's clicking down. It'll click all the way down. So like I said, if you guys are sharing this, coming out to the field, come on out, help support the boys. Come pick up something from the concession stand at the Boys and Girls Club. Help out the kids. It looks like the cheerleaders are kind of working on their last-minute routines. We're going to actually have some Boys and Girls Club cheerleaders out here for the fans. So come and support them as well. So it looks like we got number Danon Blackfish running quarterback for Winnebago. You got 2 tight ends set, 2 running backs going up here under center. Quarterback calling it out. Handoff here. Looks like he's going to call his own number to the right side. Slipping a couple guys. He makes a miss. Slips another guy. Going out. And he's going to be brought down out here from the Homer side. Number 35 making a play for his defense. Met by another host of Knights out here. Great run out there from Danon Blackfish. Calling his own number and moving out there to the right side. So, like I said, you got the quarterback set up. You got a great little group of young men out here playing ball. Mr. Lenny sitting out here is one of the tight ends. Like I said, you got Freddie on the other side. You got Traven. You got Randy. You got the 2 running backs. Chris LaPointe's helping out back there. So I think we're waiting for Benny Rice to kind of get this ball again. You like to see him get another good scramble. Winnebago, a great field position here. Looks like they got Benny. Looks like we got a I formation. Mr. LaPointe's running at the fullback. Number 83 running center for Mr. Brett Bassett. Running center for Winnebago. So here you go. Winnebago still in this big power I formation. Looks like they got the play call's in. They got it set up. I don't think Winnebago's at a different formation. Ball comes out. Looks like he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to push it out. Big block by Mr. Rice. Number 30. Number 20 for Homer. Not affected by that. So he comes out and makes the tackle for Winnebago. Mr. Rice with a big hit in the block. I think he's just got to learn a little bit better about how not to just plow through the guy. Let's get him with his hands up and just push him over versus just tackling him down. Big hit, though. Give him a lot of credit. Showing you out of this 3rd and 4th grade group who likes to hit. That's the toughest part about coaching these young guys like this is getting that little bit of a fear out of them, letting them know it's okay to be rough. It's okay to push kids down and be along those lines, but we also try to teach the sportsmanship part of it. Like you do knock them down, hey, stand over them, put the hand out, help them up, get them up out the field. Like I said, we got a sub coming in. Mr. LaPointe's holding the elbow. Number 34 coming in the game for Winnebago. Mr. Cameron Cloud Eagle. And they kick him back out, and Mr. London comes in, Freddie's brother. So you got 2 brothers playing out here. Looks like Mr. LaPointe's just getting a little bit of water. Looks to be fine. Switching up our alignment here. So I know another thing they talk about with these little guys is they're trying to get them to work on doing their like a 35-second play clock. They want to keep that clock moving. They want to keep the game moving. We're seeing a great football game right now. Like I said, 12-12. 2 scores by both teams. Got to get things moving here. Like I said, as the season goes on, we'll get better. We'll get better and better as we move along here. I see Homer's 5th and 6th grade team walking in here, and they have some big boys up there in Homer. Looks like Bonanza Bar is feeding them pretty good. All right, here we go. We're doing the setup here. Got our 2 tight ends. Brett setting up. Mr. Danon Blackfish setting up to be quarterback again. So great alignment here on the offensive line, doing a good job. Still in the power I formation. Like you said, London running fullback here. Handoff. London kind of just hailing. Mr. Rice gets the ball. Ball's out of his hands. Can he dive on it? Get on it. Homer recovers. Number 35. Bad handoff. Looks like they were there, ready to get it going. So here you are, Homer taking the ball over. 26 seconds left to go here in the third quarter in striking distance. Great crowd out here in Winnebago. All right, so as you can see, we're going to pan the crowd here. Great turnout here in Winnebago for Pee Wee football. Big crowd of people here helping it out, supporting the kids. You got to love it. It almost looks like a high school game how many people are here right now. So, and a Homer sideline as well, Evan, if you want to show that side. Homer even showed out. You can see the 5th and 6th grade boys going. All right, the clock's starting to tick. There's 26 seconds left. Homer's still in the huddle, making the play call. Let's see if they can get the play off before. But like I said, you can see there, Homer's got a great crowd that came on down. Not too far of a ride for them. Great job. Parents supporting our kids, showing out for them. That's what we all like to see as communities. Support our communities. All right, here we go. Back to football. Homer running up to the line. 5 seconds to go and ticking. Looks like they're all a little confused on where their alignment is. They're getting it set up, and that will be the end of the quarter. Oh, a little roughhousing out there on the defensive end spot. So, all right, as we reach here, end of the third quarter, ball game is still tied 12-12. Got a lot of adjustments being made from the defense. Offensive sides of the ball from both teams kind of holding each other. No touchdowns given up. I do not believe we play overtime in Pee Wee football, so keeping eyeballs on that, and let's see if Winnebago can strike again. I think that big thing was the runs to Mr. Benny Rice. You know, getting him on the edge, getting him on the outside, getting that along the lines there. So looks like we're going to bring a new defensive alignment out. I heard Chubbs. Mr. Kenny is coming in the game. Number 50, keep eyeballs on him. Let's see how he does today. Number 96, Mr. Antonio Vargas is back in the game. So I believe we're playing 8-man football, I believe is what it is. Looks like we got too big of a crowd out there for the defense. Looks like they're kind of kicking a couple of the kids off, and they're going to go ahead and get this alignment all set up. So all right, so yeah, so here you are, you know, down here in Pee Wee football. This is the league that we're in, running 8-man football. Yeah. So here we are watching the football game. Better watch out. They might run into you. Better watch out. All right, so Homer's got the ball here at about the 30-yard line. Change a quarter. As soon as the ball snaps, it'll look like 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd and 4th grade game. You got about 15 minutes once this clock starts, folks, to get on down here. Come enjoy the 5th and 6th grade game as well. You're going to see the next generation of Winnebago football players in the community coming up. Like I said, you got a lot of great coaches putting in their time. Mr. Marcel Blackbird, Richard Carnes, O.C. Earth, Mr. Jason Lawrence. Been working with these boys for dang near a month now. So it's nice to see the fruits of their labor. And let's go ahead and come on down. Like I said, come on down here to Winnebago and come enjoy the concession stand. Support Boys and Girls Club. They got snacks over there. I think they're serving all kinds of food. They got cold drinks. Come on down and help it out. Yeah, one of the coaches said, man, that's a crowd. We do got a crowd here down here tonight, folks. Or today, I should say. Come on down. Sunday afternoon in Winnebago. Nothing better. All right, Homer in the pistol. Looks like they got 2 wideouts. A little sweep out here to the left. Number 7 misses one there. They're Winnebago wrangling them together. Number 34 coming in to make the tackle, Mr. Cameron. Cloud Eagle making plays for Winnebago. Braxton looked like he had him lined up, but he was going for the truck stick, kind of put the shoulder into him. We like to see him break down, make a form tackle. That's something that we're trying to teach these boys as best we can. You know, like I said, you guys got some older brothers that are showing them how to hit, how to blow people up, but that ain't what we need out of them at this age. We just need them to make nice form tackles. Good little 2-yard gain there from Homer, bringing up second down and about 9. Like I said, you got number 50, Mr. Chubbs, right there. You got number 96, Mr. Antonio Vargas as your defensive tackles. Number 9, Bishop Baker in the game to run defensive end. Number 34 is in the game, Mr. Cameron Cloud Eagle. I'm going to get that right. They moved Lenny to middle linebacker. Looks like Danon Blackfish, Braxton Blackfish sitting as the cornerbacks. And you got Mr. Benny Rice running safety for Winnebago. So here you go. Homer switching it up. Number 35 is going to go ahead and take the quarterback spot. Ball's on the ground. Ball's loose. Cameron's there. Looks like number 4 is picking it up. Mr. Danon Blackfish, he's advancing the ball. But I don't believe... Oh, they're calling it a touchdown. Touchdown, Mr. Danon Blackfish on the fumble recovery. I couldn't remember if it was the interceptions or the fumbles in this league. You couldn't return them, but their refs calling it a touchdown. Big play out here from Winnebago's defense, making it happen, taking the lead with 8:30 to go in the fourth quarter, 18-12. Looks like it was just a missed snap. Quarterback couldn't wrangle it in. Winnebago's great job getting in the backfield, picking the ball up, running it in. Mr. Danon Blackfish, quarterback, and he plays linebacker. Next time I'm going to have Evan chase him down, run with him with that camera, and see if we can get some real highlight plays out here. Yeah, got to get him a stabilizer, the big chest harness and everything, and Evan be running him down, getting that workout in. I will be interviewing a couple of the boys from the football team right now. If you guys want to give a shout-out to anybody, come down to the field here. Let me know who you think your player of the game is right now. Cameron, Cloud Eagle, Mr. Danon Blackfish making big plays. Mr. Benny Rice with the big 2 runs here. Got to like it up for these boys making plays for their team. Looks like this 5th and 6th grade team's getting dialed in here. Mr. Christopher Rufo running those boys right now. That's another coach I forgot to shout out. They're doing a great job with these young men out here, teaching them what's right, what's good with football, and how to do things. So shout out to them. Again, hey, you guys come down, support the concession stand, support the Boys and Girls Club. Come buy something from them. Give them $1. It don't matter. Hook them up. That's what we need out of this. The Boys and Girls Club need your support. Come on down and help them out. Putting on a great event here in Winnebago. All right, looks like Winnebago's lining up for the 2-point conversion here. They get the ball at about the 3-yard line. Let's see if they can punch it in. Mr. Rice moving in there to the fullback spot. Mr. Lenny running at running back. Mr. Blackfish still at quarterback, calling out the cadence. Ball's in his hands. Toss out there to Lenny. 35, blew him up in the backfield, but looks like he let it go. Ball slipped out of his hands, picked up by Homer. Number 58 on the recovery. Made a guy miss. Just lost track of the ball, didn't secure it, tuck it away, holding that commod cheese nice and tight. And, you know, you got to use those acronyms these kids understand, man, at this age. Was almost there for them. Great. Looks like we're going to do a change of possession. Homer's going to take over the ball. I believe they're going to be at the 30-yard line. Got a great football game in our hands, folks. I know you guys are all enjoying the live stream, but again, if you guys want to come on down here to the fields, it's quite a show down here, man. I swear this crowd is as big, if not bigger, than the high school games. Got a lot of these little guys all fired up. I need to hear some roar out of the crowd, though. I think that's what we're missing. Let's get those cheerleaders out here. I'm going to go talk to them right now. Let me see if I can get them to get out here and get the crowd fired up. Clock is ticking. Homer's got the ball. Taking over the 30-yard line. 8 minutes and ticking to go. Winnebago with the lead, 18-12. So we're all waiting for the cheerleaders. How come you guys aren't coming out? We need some cheers. Come right out here. Do some cheers for the crowd. I need them to get fired up. Come on. Your Boys and Girls Club cheerleaders. Yeah, get out there and go cheer. All right, they just need a little bit of convincing. That's all they needed. You got a good group of girls all waiting until the cheerleading tryouts to come check it out, and they're all just going to stand on the sideline watching the game, man. We need to get them out here, have them fire up this crowd. Love to see a good roar from this crowd. All right, looks like Winnebago's going back to their big base on defense. You got number 82 in there, Mr. Drew Lawrence at defensive end. So let's see if we can get in this backfield, make it happen. Ball was on the ground. Well, I don't know what happened there. Looks like it was a false start, and then Homer, looks like Homer might have recovered. Oh, Winnebago football. If I'm not mistaken, if you guys could pull up that replay, please show it to me. It looked like the center never snapped the ball, and everybody else moved. Somebody's got to let me know what's going on there. I didn't see it. It looked like it, but, you know, they refs called it. Fumble. Recovery, Winnebago. Winnebago is taking over on offense again. They're in striking distance. The defense just got done making 2 big plays for them in a row. 2 possessions in a row. Give them a lot of credit. Defense is showing up here for Winnebago. Clock is stopped, and I believe it starts clicking again as soon as we say hike. So let's see here. Like I said, highlights to Homer, number 35, making plays for his team. Number 7, number 14. A lot of good blocking on the edge for them. The 2 big runs they've had have been outside runs to the right side. So that right side of the line must be their favorite side when they got those boys playing. So number 34, making big plays for them. They got a lot of good boys over here in Homer. Like I said, this is a nice, close, tight game. Like I said, you got to give a lot of credit to the coach staff that's out here putting in work with these guys. That's what it takes, man. These guys got to start playing football at a young age for them to even have a shot when they get to high school to be competitive, because everything's starting younger and younger nowadays. All right, coaches are talking, taking a while, getting them going. Richard's got that dry erase board, writing it all out, so shout out to him. Looks like he's making a few play calls for them. If you guys believe me or not, Richard used to be a real fast running back out here in this field right here. So give Richard below Carr and some credit out there. He's making these play calls. He's run this offense, worked with these boys before. All right, looks like we're still back in our base power I formation. Brett's still under center. Number 20, Trey Sound, is sitting there as the guard. I'm trying to see if I can see all these numbers here. Number 17, Raiden Lopez running tight end for Winnebago. Looks like we got Mr. Dana Blackfish still at the quarterback spot. Calling out the cadence. False start on number 2, Misu. Couldn't remember the cadence. That's one of the hardest things. You guys wouldn't believe me if I said it. That's one of the hardest things, is to teach a bunch of 3rd and 4th grade boys what down, set, hut, and that's when they go. So that's a tough one to teach these boys, but they're getting the hang of it. Like I said, they've done pretty well. There hasn't been a lot of false starts on either side of the ball today. So a lot of credit to the coaching staffs and what they're doing. Come on again, folks. Come on down. 5 minutes and ticking here in Boys and Girls Club. There is a crowd here in Winnebago. I'm telling you, it is popping down here. The concession stand's live. Still trying to get the cheerleaders over here. They're working on a few things. Uh-oh. Here we go. Calling out the cadence. Mr. Blackfish. Ball's coming up. Looks like the handoff to Mr. Rice. He's going to push it out here to his left side, and he just bulldozes over 2 boys. Even ran over his own boy, Misu. Number 20 is going to get credit for that tackle. Misu was held up, had that good block on him. They both kind of went into it. Mr. Rice just runs through him. Good little gain to get a few yards back here. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down, and about 12 yards to go. Clock is ticking. So there they go. 5 minutes and counting, folks. Some good camera work there from Evan. I know we're getting some good highlights. Like I said, it takes a lot of patience to coach these guys at this young of an age. You see there's 2 coaches from each side just talking to the boys, letting them know what's coming next, what's going to happen next, kind of what the next play is going to be, and then the boys have to come out here and execute it. We've always enjoyed playing in this league. Winnebago, I don't think, has ever won the championship for the 6th grade, but I know we've played in it like 3 years in a row. So credit to the coaching staff that went through all of that with it. So there's a little pedigree here in Winnebago. They're getting things going. So here we go. We're getting it set up. Brett's got to learn not to pick that ball up, too. You guys see that one? Come on, Brett. All right, Winnebago back in their power I formation. You see Mr. Dana Blackfish out there setting up their stances there on the offensive line. Same group of boys out there. New group on the offensive line. Setting things up. Making the call. Here comes the cadence. Handoff to, who's it going to? Mr. LaPointe or Mr. Rice? Looks like Mr. LaPointe got it. they were kind of confused on who was going to get the ball on that one, and he picks it up, and looks like we're going to have a no gain on that one. Taking over at 3rd down and about 12 to go. Looks like they're calling in the ringer, Lenny, Little Money. That's what we call his brother. His brother plays on the football team as a sophomore for Winnebago. Cassius Money Carnes. We always call him Money, so he's going to be Little Money. Again, folks, great crowd out here supporting the little 3rd and 4th grade boys. 3 minutes to go and ticking. Huge crowd down here. If you guys are driving through Winnebago or want to check it out, huge crowd down here supporting the Boys and Girls Club. All here to watch the little guys play the football game. They are the hottest ticket in town. They are not disappointing. They got the lead right now, 18-12. Under 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Looks like both teams have all 3 timeouts. I think Homer's going to start wanting to use those timeouts if they want to hold up this, stop this clock. They got 2 plays to go before they take over on the ball here. So as we're moving along here we go. Winnebago stepping up to the line. Looks like there's a lot of direction needed for this new offensive line, but they're getting the hang of it. He's getting themselves set up. 2 new tight ends. Running backs are about the same. Mr. Blackfish is still the quarterback. Looks like Brett's getting it set up under center here. Homer's setting up guys in the gaps. One thing they can't do at this age is they cannot line up over the center. So center's a little bit more protected. Taking the ball. Looks like the handoff out here to Mr. Rice. Puts his head down. Great tackle out there from the Homer Knights to not let Mr. Rice get going, bringing up 4th down. Number 35 making a play for his team. Great tackle out there from him on the edge, coming up from his linebacker spot. They know they want to give Mr. Rice the ball, and he was having none of it. So it looks like we're bringing up 4th down, about 13. Winnebago with the ball. 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. I believe under 2 minutes, you go back to some regular football rules. We'll keep an eye on that and see how that plays out. Again, Winnebago's got the lead here, 18-12. You know, football games like this, it might be a lot closer than you think it is, because all it's going to take is Homer to get the ball back here, make a strike, convert the 2-point conversion. You know, as your coaching staff, that's how you got to be thinking out here at these little guys. You just need your one kid to make a play for you. If Homer gets the ball back, I'm thinking they're going to be eyeballing number 7 to make a big run on that right side, maybe even number 35. They did run a little throwback pass earlier in the game that we saw. That was a nice little throw. He ran to the right side, turned around, threw it back. So let's see what the defensive alignment here is for Homer. We know the boys in the field. There have been no subs that I can see for Winnebago. Raiden Lopez in at tight end still. Misu as the other tight end. So here we go. Lenny running the fullback spot. Mr. 82, where'd he go? Mr. Drew Lawrence setting up there as the other guard. So here you go. Mr. Blackfish calling out the cadence. Let's see if they're going to run right or left side. Let's see which way we're going here. There's it is. Looks like he's going to go ahead and push it off to the Winnebago's left side. Mr. Rice getting it out in the open. He's eyeballing a couple Homer Knights. He cuts it back. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Winnebago. Mr. Benny Rice. Touchdown here. Inadvertent flag on the field. Just fell out of his pocket. Winnebago with the big strike. Getting it into the end zone. Benny making the play for his team out here. Big run over there on the left side. You can't beat that. You hear his little teammates cheering him on. They were running down the sideline with him, excited for him. Great blocking out there from Mr. Misu. And who else was out there? Number 20, Trey Son on the left side over there. That's the side they must like, because, man, Misu must have set that edge, because there he went. Lenny with the lead block out there, and Mr. Rice striking again for his 3rd touchdown on the day. And I think we're going to go ahead and chalk it up. He's got over 100 yards rushing, probably even close to about 110 and 3 touchdowns. Out here putting up Madden numbers. Mr. Benny Rice. I think we're going to go ahead and interview Mr. Benny at the end of the game. I think that's some MVP numbers right there. Player of the game numbers. TB Customs, we're going to need you to give us some player of the game shirts for these Bagel boys. We only got 2 home games, so if you can make it happen for them, it would be much appreciated. I think Benny might have earned his this game. We'll see if this defense can make a stand. That's what else we want to see. Like I said, my vote during a high school game for player of the game was a defensive guy. But on this occasion, third and fourth grade's first game in about 2 years here against Homer, the big numbers from Benny, putting up 3 touchdowns. And then Mr. Danon Blackfish making plays on defense with a fumble return, bringing it to the house for a total of 4 touchdowns for Winnebago. All right, let's see if Winnebago can convert one of these 2-point conversions, because as you get older, you guys figure it out. This is going to be a big for these boys to be able to do this when they get older, do 2-point conversions. All right, looks like we're still sitting in the base, big power I formation, same boys in the game. Mr. Blackfish takes the call, takes the handoff to Lenny, going straight up the middle. He's getting the spin move, enough to get into the end zone, just does it second effort just to make sure. Big 2-point conversion, Mr. Lenny Carnes. Oh, the first 2-point conversion for Winnebago today. So, all right, folks, here's the setup. Got 1:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Winnebago has the lead, 24-12. Let's see if Homer's got the answer here. Homer takes over, taking the ball here at the 30-yard line. Like I said, I think the 2-point conversion did correct. Correct, 2-point conversion counted. I apologize. They put it on the scoreboard. The score now 26-12. Winnebago. Said big shout out here to the Chain Gang crew, making it happen out here for the little guys. They remember when they was out here running around doing this too. I think they just enjoy football. That's something that's kind of been breeding in Winnebago, is just the love of football, how much they love it. Like I said, you can't beat the AstroTurf field. I think everybody wants to get out here and play it. So big shout out to the parents coming out, supporting their kids. This is what you love to see. This is what makes great communities. Everybody showing out, supporting each other. You're supporting the local Boys and Girls Club, helping them out. Come on down, get a hot dog. I believe they have tacos in a bag over there, cold drinks. Come on through, get it done, come enjoy it. Great time out here in Winnebago. A lot of youth sports going on down here in Winnebago. We had a 10U and a 12U team start out. There's fall softball league up in Sioux City. As soon as they got done with that, they went over to Arena, played in their volleyball games. And then I know the 5th and 6th grade girls play tonight, like at 5:45. So busy here in Winnebago for the youth. All right, here we go. Homer, number 35, getting the ball, but flag goes down. Looks like they're going to blow it dead. Number 7 still running. And then that's going down. So let's see here. We got a flag being thrown. The clock is ticking. So looks like they lined up. Looks like a false start call on Homer. Clock is still rolling. They're not going to use a timeout. Bearded ref, go ahead and walking it back, helping it out. I'm going to get that guy's name for you guys, man. Like I said, it's always nice to hear who our volunteers are, hear who our people coming down and helping out the Boys and Girls Club. Like I said, those are the people who matter. Putting in the work, showing up for the kids. You know, everything has to kind of align for this kind of work out for everybody. So big shout out to him. Cameraman Evan, you got Garen Coons didn't want to be on the mic today. You got him running the big camera for us, so that's where the highlights are coming from. That Mr. Matt May and Bethany Redhorn running the producer booth. So shout out to those guys. Like I said, Evan Decora helping us on the field. We did have Randy on the PA, man, but we lost him. I don't know what happened. He came down here and started coaching them. Now he's sitting on the sideline with his wife. I don't know what's going on, man. We'll try to get him back though for the 5th and 6th grade game. So, all right, 1:22 to go. The false start penalty backed him up 5 yards. Looks like we're going to still be 1st and 15 here. Looks like Homer's got the ball at about looks like their own 25-yard line. 35 calling out the cadence, takes the ball. Little toss play to number 34 on the right side. He takes a wide angle. Number 34 goes over there, doesn't let him go. Mr. Cameron, Cloud Eagle making plays on defense. So if I had a defensive MVP today, it's going to be Cameron. Cameron's been in the backfield. He's had the fumble recovery. He's made plays. Mr. Blackfish did have the big fumble return for the touchdown, but Cameron Cloud Eagle came to play today. His dad, Droopy, used to be a real good ball player out here for football and basketball and all that. So shout out to those guys. His mom, Jordan, she's a little athlete in her own right at one time. Still plays softball to this day. So, like I said, you see the kids, where they come from, who's putting in the work with them, who's working with them. So, good stuff, good stuff. So, looks like we got Evans out here trying to run the chain game, getting all mixed up here. Looks like it might have been a first down here. Enough for the first down on that one. Oh, there was a bit of penalty. I apologize. I missed that one. On the field, still didn't see it. All right, 1:12 to go. Homer's going to call out the play, down by 14 here. Needs 2 strikes to get into this game. So let's see if Winnebago can hold up the goose egg in the second half. They haven't let no scores happen here in the second half. Great adjustment here by the coaching. So on defense, you got number 6 out here, Mr. Dakari Parker, running cornerback. 35 takes the ball, tosses it back to number 20. Looks like Cameron Cloud Eagles there again. Number 50 got arms on him. Number 6 comes in to clean it up. Great job out there by Chubbs, coming in the backfield and making a play. Number 20 was also there, Mr. Trey Sun. Great job here by Winnebago's defense, making plays. Looks like on the other side over there, you got number 34. Oh, yeah, Mr. Cam Cloud Eagle. I don't know why I've been saying his name all day. Don't ask me why I keep getting mixed up. Drew Lawrence as defensive tackle. Chubbs as defensive tackle. Number 96, Antonio Vargas out there. You got Mr. LaPointe running middle linebacker. Looks like you got Freddie and London out in the backfield. Oh, they're going to blow it dead and stop the clock here. 22 seconds to go on that. Illegal shift on Homer. Looks like they're going to back him up about 5 yards here. Man, Big Beard guy's been kind of tough on Homer today. But here we go, man. Great production crew out here in Winnebago. Looks like everybody's chipping in and helping out. I swear this crowd keeps getting bigger, you guys. Come on down here and support that Boys and Girls Club. Come buy something for the concession stand. They got it going. All right, when Homer takes the ball, looks like he's going to call his own number out here on the left side. Number 6, Mr. LaPointe pushes him out of bounds for a big hit. Looks like he got a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. 17 seconds left to go. That'll stop the clock, bringing up 3rd down and about 11. Homer's sitting on around their 44-yard line in their territory. Remember, they only got to get past the 40 here. Oh, I apologize. That'll be the 34-yard line. So once they get past the 40, that's midfield here on the 80-yard football field. For those of you joining us, you can kind of see the end zone for these boys is actually the 10-yard line. And we're actually on the field right around the numbers. They narrow the field down by about 10 yards on each side. So good stuff here. 5 yards, 10 yards, something like that. So, all right, Homer's calling it out. They're in the pistol. 17 seconds left to go. 35 gets the ball. Looks like somebody might have jumped the gun there. Ball's on the ground. Mr. Crab and Cloud Eagles in the backfield again. Chubbs was there as well. What was the call? Encroachment on Winnebago. Still 3rd down. Yep, on the defense. You could see him jump quick. Chubbs was there. He wanted to get after it, trying to end this game. Almost there. Looks like they're going to push him in. Still going to be about 3rd and about 4 to go. 10 seconds left on the clock. So, great defensive alignment out here for Winnebago. Looks like they're in the right gaps. They're moving up the field. They're getting it done. So, I think we're going to interview Mr. Cameron Cloud Eagle for defense and Mr. Benny Noble Rice for the offense. Both have outstanding games today. All right, here you go. 35 calling out the cadence. In the pistol, 2 guys behind him. Handoff to number 7, straight up the middle. Looks like number 96 got a hold of him and did not let go. Mr. Antonio Vargas. 6 seconds to go. Homer's calling timeout. Great tackle, number 7. The hole was big. The hole was there. Bringing up 4th down. 6 seconds to go. Possibly the last play of the game here. Homer used our last timeout. Oh, that was turnover and downs. That was the 4th down. These guys are messing up. Come on, chain gang. All right, Winnebago takes over with 6 seconds. Victory formation here from Winnebago. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and take this out. They're going to hike this ball, and then this will be it. Mr. Rice, come here. Ev. Yeah. Come here, you're going to do an interview. Come here. You guys got us queued up there for the interview? All right. Mr. Benny Rice. You had 3 touchdowns today, and you ran for about 110 yards. So I would say give your credit to your linemen, but how'd you feel today about doing all that?
It felt good. And I was happy because somebody told me to make 3 touchdowns.
Oh, that's a good one. So you did it for somebody. That's good stuff. I appreciate you. So, like I said, you had a big offensive line out there running for you, but what was your favorite part about making all those runs?
Because I juked somebody and then they fell, and then I kind of looked back and I kind of laughed.
All right, good stuff, man. Appreciate you. You're the offensive MVP of the game today, all right? I'm going to try to get you a T-shirt. Good job today. All right, here we go. Winnebago coming into victory formation. Looks like they got Mr. LaPointe. Going to go ahead and take the knee here for Winnebago. Looks like they got Freddie and London in the backfield. Oh, they're going to hand this off to Freddie. Looks like he's going to push his way up the middle, blowing through a guy. He's kind of handing the ball off this way and that way for a nice little 8-yard gain from Freddie. Great job out here for Winnebago. Winnebago takes the victory 26-12. I'm going to go try to steal Cameron here for a second. If we can talk to him. Looks like he's going to be first in line. We'll get Evan to get us lined up. We'll do a little interview with him. Great job out here from the coaching staff. Like I said, Mr. Marcel Blackbird, Jason Lawrence, Richard Carnes. You got O.C. Earth, Christopher Marufo stepping up, helping these boys out. Going to thank Homer for showing on up. The junior Knights, they're not the Knights, they're the junior Knights. Want to thank them for coming on out here and helping out with helping Winnebago. You know, this league that they play in, it's a good league. They get these guys going started early. It's all about their safety, all about getting those things done. Like it up for them. So, Cameron. All right, whenever you guys are ready, I'm going to do an interview. All right, you guys let me know when we're ready. Yeah. Can we do a little interview with Cameron? Go see your coaches, boys. All right, so Mr. Cameron Cloud Eagle, you're the defensive MVP today. How do you feel?
Good.
So what was the mindset you went into to get all those sacks today?
I was just tackling, and I just thought about all the things that people did to me and like bullied me. So I just put it all out on this. So yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Good job today. All right. Good job today. All right. There's the coaching staff breaking it down with their team. Great little win there for 3rd and 4th grade. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come on back for the 5th and 6th grade game. Again, come on down. Support the Boys and Girls Club. Great job from all these young men.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Wombly. I'm the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. I'd like to thank everybody for attending and watching the game today. It means a lot to these players, for the community. It shows a lot of support to these kids. And I'd like to thank all the coaches that are volunteer. None of them are getting paid. They're volunteering on their own time. That's kind of what it's all about, is mentoring these kids and getting them ready for middle school and high school. So on behalf of Boys and Girls Club, I'd just like to thank everybody for supporting Boys and Girls Club, and come out here and support our concession stands. Thank you. Pinigigi.
First run of the game, touchdown. He was not going to be denied. Shades of Frazier, 95 Nebraska, playing against Florida. Man, that was a heck of a run. Boy, we barely got queued up, man, and there he goes. First run of the game, big run. Let's say we did a 50-yard run there from Raiden. Huge, just pushing through guys. Get off me. Excuse me, sir. He was not going to be denied that run. He has been biting at the teeth to get back and playing football again. He's one of those kids every day. Hey, we having football? Hey, we having football? You got to like the attitude here. Didn't even get a call out who's all on the offensive line here. No, Evan said he was going to chase him down. Looks like he didn't have the speed to keep up with Raiden on that one. Looks like another handoff to Raiden on the right side. Looks like he's pushing through two guys. He's still grinding. 2-point conversion. Good. Mr. Raiden Decora. You guys might recognize him. He's got a big brother that plays on the football team, Mr. Lucian Decora, running tight end, senior for Winnebago. Like I said, there's football pedigree out here, boys and ladies and gentlemen. The crowd's still here. The crowd's still fired up. You got a few people leaving from the little guy game, but looking good. That conversion. All right, folks, just letting you guys know that was only a 1-point conversion because they had it at the 3-yard line. Yep, they got it. They were only at the 3-yard line, so that's why it was a 1-point conversion. If they back them up to the 5, then I believe it's a 2-point conversion. So, all right, looks like we got a new defensive set out here. Looks like you got Mr. Gio, number 72 in the middle, number 78. Looks like another Mr. LaPointe out here on the edge. Homers take the snap, 15. Just calling his own number out here and running to the right side. Great outside tackling out there from number 28. Great pursuit out there from number, looks like 84. Great tackling all the way around from Winnebago. All right, folks, I got my number sheet pulled up. I got us here. Defensive ends are Mr. Gio. I know him. And looks like number 84 is Servel Rave. Number 28, running cornerback out there is going to be Mr. Red Eagle Lovejoy. Great tackle from him. Number 13 is running as the other linebacker on the other side / cornerback, and that's Mr. Prince Pear. Number 22 running middle linebacker, Mr. S.J. Zach. And number 8 running safety for us is going to be Mr. Keitel Bass. So here you go, lined up on defense. Great group of kids out here. Looks like we got Homer set up, kind of a 2 split in the back. They're not split, 2 off to the left, 2 tight ends in there. Number 15 taking the ball, getting the 2 lead blockers. Looks like he's pushing to the outside. Ooh, number 13, Mr. Prince Pear, making a tackle in the backfield, shedding a couple guys off him, getting him in the backfield. It might be a tackle for a loss on that one. Bringing up 3rd down, I believe. Oh, I'm counting. Yeah, 3rd down. Ref saying I got 4th down on the marker. All right, so here we are back at it, folks. Like I said, they're sticking with that base formation in their defense. Looks like they got a great group of linebackers out here running around. Cervelle and Mr. DJ Lapointe, number 79, running the other defensive end spot. Homer's got a good group of boys out there, some big boys. So let's see what they're doing to set up. I see 3 guys in the backfield. 22's got to step into the line. Looks like we got the quarterback all by himself. 5 down linemen. Quarterback takes it. Handoff sweep to number 18. Great blocking up front. Prince gets a block there. Number 8, Mr. Keitel Bass coming up and making a play from a safety spot. Great job staying home and being there. Looks like it's going to be enough for a Homer night. 1st down. Look like Homer's taking the ball here right at the 50-yard line. Great little designed run out there. Sweep into his left side. You got to enjoy this, man. Evan's going to get in there. Hopefully he can keep up, though, on the next big run, guys. What do you guys say? Can we do a poll out there? Can Evan keep up on the next run? All right, Homer Knights offense taking over here 1st and 10. They're at the 40-yard line. I apologize. I keep messing myself up. Looks like we got a split back formation for Homer. 15's going to take the ball. Call it the cadence. Let's see what the play is. Looks like there's going to be a sweep out to the left side. 15, nobody there. Cervelle chasing him down. 28, blowing him through, throwing him through. Big meet there in the backfield of Cervelle and Mr. Cloud Eagle. Oh, I apologize. That's Red Eagle Lovejoy, number 28. That's who that is. Great play out there from his linebacker spot to get out there and make a play. That's a kid up there, Mr. Lovejoy, all the way from Walt Hill, Nebraska, coming up here from the Blue Jays Pee Wee squad and playing with Winnebago. Blue Jays wasn't able to make it happen, get it going for their team, so they give us a call. He's on the squad. He's out here making plays already in the first half of this game. So we got 7:48. Time is clicking down. Winnebago's got the lead, 7-0. Homer goes back to the split set. Number 15's got calling out the cadence. He's going to take the ball here. Looks like it's going to be that sweep to the left. Passing out here, number 25. DJ got the hands on it. It's going to be dialed incomplete. Flag was thrown. Encroachment on Winnebago. They made the play. They read it. They did a great job staying in assignment football. All for naught. Oh, for sure. Here we go. Looks like the Winnebago Pee Wee cheerleaders made it on over. They're out there trying to fire up this crowd. So great job for those girls. They got 5 cheerleaders. I know they had a little bit of a tryout for them, and they're trying to get them all going. So shout out to them. You guys can see the girls. They're getting together. Alea Frazier is running them as the Boys and Girls Club staff, getting them going. So shout out to her. Like I said, that's what this comes down to get our kids moving, get them moving in the right direction, take some volunteers, community work. And here you go. You guys can listen to their cheer. Great job. All right, Homer's got the ball here under center, handing it off to big number 2. He's running through a couple guys, and they don't let him go. Number 22 bringing him down. Mr. Who is 22? Oh, Mr. SJ. Man, that big boy was running that ball, and SJ got a hold of it and did not let go. DJ getting in there and helping out. Mr. Aaron Marufo coming up from a safety spot. I thought there was a weight limit on these boys that could run the ball at this age, man. I'm going to have to double check the weight on that guy because he put the lick into Winnebago, but they didn't put him down. They did not let him go. Bringing up 4th down and about 6 yards to go here. Homer's got to get past the 30. Winnebago's defense standing strong, only giving up 1 first down on this drive. Let's see what Homer's got dialed up here. They went back from that, offset to the left here, and they're going back to it. Oh, it looks like they're splitting somebody out wide. Going to a 2-wide set. Looks like Prince and Mr. Lovejoy, Red Eagle, are heading out there to cover those guys. Ball is in his hands. A little bit of a fumble. Looks like he's throwing it up over his head. Winnebago's defense holds and to take over on downs here at about the 40, let's call it the 36-yard line. Winnebago's got the ball in business. So let's see here, folks. That last play we had was a run for Raiden to the right side. Couldn't tell you. I didn't even have time to call out who was on our offensive line. So let's see what we got dialed up here. Let's see if I can make a call here before Raiden takes off down the field. All right, here we go, folks. Can Evan keep up with Raiden? That's the next play here. Let's see if Homer's defense can stand tall. You like to see that with Winnebago. Like I said, this big, giant group of kids that all showed up, wanted to play football, wanted to be here. You can see all the hats on the sideline, how many kids are here to play. You got enough to run offense. You got enough to have a full defense. It's like that's what you want to see. And I know the high school is excited to see these guys get up there because, you want the numbers out. You want the bodies on the field. So that way you've got your depth chart is going to be 2-3 deep. That's what you want to see. So that's why this development age is so, so important. Number 99, Mr. Kendrick Mallory running center. You got number 32, Mr. Braden Lawrence as one of the guards. Number 5 is OC Earth. Here goes Raiden. Oh, big stiff arm out here. Looks like he's down the sideline. He's got the speed. Number 16 almost got him. Touchdown, Winnebago. 2 big runs by Mr. Raiden Decora. I think we're going to go ahead and count him out. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 plays from Winnebago. Big run out there. That right side of the line is tough. You got Kendrick. You got Braden. You got OC. You put them hat to hat. I believe those boys are going to win. Like I said, this group of boys right here have been biting at the bit to get back out here on this football field, and they are not here to disappoint. I'm counting out, looking for number 25. Evan ran with the replay on that one. They want to give Evan his love. 25 handing the ball off to number 21. Looks like he didn't get enough. Great tackling up there from Homer. Number 56 was in on that one. 52, 40, 98 was in the backfield. Great job on that one. Great job. Again, I'm looking for number 25 right here. I believe that's Evans. Looks like Evans. Looks like OC. Raiden. These boys came into play, man. Number 80 was in on that last 2-point conversion attempt. 1-point conversion to Mr. Terrence Ware. Evans. Little George is number 25. That's the kid I was missing on here, so I'll get him marked down. Thought we had them all marked. We'll get gooder and gooder as we go here, folks. Man, what a bagel. Couldn't ask for a better start. Halfway here through about the first quarter, there's 4:26 left. Winnebago with a 13-0 lead. 2 huge runs from Mr. Raiden Decora. Great blocking from the offensive line. All right, so let's look out this defensive line here. Number 78, like I said, Kentrell Ware is out on the field as defensive tackle. Gio out there, number 72. You got Prince Pear as one of the outside linebackers. Looks like Aaron Marufo takes over at the safety spot. Looks like Mr. Red Eagle Lovejoy still out there as outside linebacker. DJ LaPointe, and number 81, Mr. Zarin. 15 was calling for a motion play. Looks like number 2 kind of got his legs going a little too quick. So now you got number 2 running their guard spot. But like I said, it's so tough with these young guys at this young of an age to, know what the weights are and this and that. Like it's just. Raiden's got the speed. He's got the moves to make it happen for Winnebago. They got number 2 running the ball, but he's also their center. So let's see how this goes for Winnebago. Looks like they got backed up on the false start. Little jet sweep here, 25. Double reverse. Go to number 22. Prince Pear making a play out there. Lined him up, making a great open field tackle. Prince Pear breaking down, making it happen for his team and staying home in his outside linebacker spot, only for a gain of about 2 yards, bringing up second down and about 11. Homer's got the ball at about their own 29-yard line. Looks like they're making a sub down here on the defensive line. Number 84 coming in the game, Mr. Cervell Rave, coming out of that defensive end spot, moving to defensive tackle. Looks like they're bringing in Raiden to play middle linebacker. Looks like number 25 is coming in the game for the sub at the safety, Mr. Eric Little George. Looks like they're moving number 80. I believe that was Terrence Ware to middle linebacker. Raiden's playing the outside linebacker with Prince. Looks like the defensive line's all still the same. One change. 15, pulling it down, calling his own number. Raiden Decora with a big tackle in the backfield. Just patience, breaking through that defensive line and making a huge tackle for his team. I don't know, folks. Can he make MVP on offense and defense? They probably had to leave him in there to make that happen, but that's a play. You want a baller? That's one right there. Bringing up 3rd down and 11. Looks like Homer is still on their own 29-yard line. No gain on that one. They're making the call. Homer's got dialing up their offense. Looks like they're bringing in the big 99, Kendrick A.F. Mallory as a defensive tackle. Looks like Mr. Braden Lawrence is coming in, number 32, replacing Cervell. Like I said, we got Mr. Zarin sitting out there at defensive end. Looks like they got O.C. Earth moving out here to defensive end. Winnebago's got the pieces. You can almost move these guys anywhere on the field, and they're going to make something happen for you. Let's see if this new defensive tackle lineman can make a play in the backfield here. Looks like a handoff to number 98. He got a little juke move, moving the outside. He's getting lined up. Number 81, Zarin, and that's Raiden Decora, making a play from his outside linebacker spot on the opposite side, bringing up 4th down. Nice part of positive yard gain from Homer on that one to get about 6 yards out of it. So bringing up a 4th and 5. Homer's got to get past midfield here, past the 40-yard line in order to get it. So as you guys noticed with the 3rd and 4th grade team, the coaches can be on the field. The coaches can be out there. But I know something here in Winnebago that they've always been trying to preach and get going is that they want to make the calls from the sideline. I know Mr. Trayvon Bear was doing that for many years with these guys when he had the 5th and 6th grade team, because they've been working with them since they were 3rd grade, where they were actually able to make the calls from the sideline, didn't need a coach on the field with them, try to get them to play more legit competitive football. So as you see here, we're lining up the alignments. Looks like Homer's bringing in big number 2-8, and Homer's going to set up for a punt. They got number 25 punting for him. So on these are a little bit different than when you see with high school and all that. They cannot rush. They can only stand up, and then once the ball's kicked, and Homer can't start taking off or nothing like that, and the defensive linemen just have to stand up. So you might see it might look a little bit different. You can't rush it and try to block the punt. So ball bounced down, and it looks like he has to kick it. Good kick. Ball is up. Number 25 looks like he's going to try to pick it up and dive on it, and he gets on top of it to recover it. Great job there from, I believe we said that was Eric Little George, to jump on the ball there. So here we go. Winnebago taking over the ball right inside let's see here. Little below the 30, so about the 27-yard line. So far, 2 plays for Winnebago's offense, 2 touchdown runs from Mr. Raiden Decora. He's pushing 100 yards rushing. So let's see what the play call here is going to be. Are we going to try a new running back? Are we going to let him have his fun? This offensive line for Winnebago, didn't even get to finish talking about him. Like I said, you got Kendrick running center. You got Braden, and you got OC running that right side of the line. You got number 85 on the other side, which is Lighty. And number 80 still in the game, Mr. Terrence Ware, as your offensive line. And it looks like number 21 is now in the backfield for Winnebago. And, of course, that's a number I don't have. I have 2 number 12s. I believe that's Adrian. That's Adrian LaPointe, yep. Because the other number 12 is going to be Walkin' Juh. So Raiden's still in the backfield. Adrian LaPointe's looks like he's running as kind of the more of the ace back. Looks like they got Eric Littlegeorge running quarterback for us now. False start on the running back. He got giddy. Boy, he wants a third. He said, can I have some more, please? First quarter winding down here, 28 seconds to go. Winnebago's got the lead, 13-0. Backing them up 5 yards. Let's see what the play call is here. Like I said, they've only had 2 offensive possessions for 2 touchdown runs. So let's see what these guys got dialed up here. So Eric's calling out the cadence. The alignment set. Looks like we're going to do a toss out here to Adrian LaPointe. Big block from Raiden. Adrian LaPointe coming down the sideline. Going to stiff arm number 9, number 16, making a great tackle right here past the 30-yard line. Adrian, big run. Evan's putting in that work today, running down the sideline. Great job. Great running out here from these young guys. Nice to see another guy get a little love. Big block from Raiden. That kid can do it all. Offensive line's doing a good job. Like I said, they're liking this side over here with OC and Braden. You know, they're kind of leading that out and then moving that spot over there. Kind of similar to the plays that we saw with the high school the other night where you got the running back, or you're pitching it out to the running back, and then as the quarterback, you're coming out and lead blocking for him. It looked kind of nice out there. Adrian LaPointe with a big run on that one, bringing it inside of Homer's territory to their 30-yard line. I don't know what's going on here. Where'd the ball go? What happened here? Did anybody else see the flag? Gary, did you guys see the flag on that one? Or what the call was? Oh, that's quarter, so we're flipping field here. All right, apologize. So, after the first quarter, Winnebago's got the lead 13-0 over the Homer Knights. Hey, folks. Okay, here we go, folks. Let's have a listen to the cheerleaders. Oh, caught him a little late. Great job, cheerleaders. Great job. Hey, folks, come on down here to Winnebago. Right here at the Winnebago's football field down here at the public school. Still a huge crowd here supporting the Boys and Girls Club. Concessions is still going. Concessions still alive. You got a great crowd of people here supporting the kids. We got the cheerleaders, the 3rd and 4th grade still. They never want to leave the field. Some of them still got their pads on. They're throwing a football around. So, like I said, great time down here at the boys or at the football field. Come on down, support the Boys and Girls Club, show them some love. Things are rocking here in Winnebago for these little guys down here. So, like again, shout out to all these coaches that are stepping up, putting in the time to work with these boys. A lot of it's volunteer hours. You know, it just comes down to that love for the game and love for the kids. So, we have Mr. Marcel Blackbird, O.C. Earth, Richard Carnes, Jason Lawrence, Christopher Marufo. Big shout out to the Boys and Girls Club for putting it on, making it happen for the boys. Get them new jerseys this year. Looking snazzy, as they say. So good stuff. All right, Winnebago here, first down at about the 30-yard line. Looks like they got a new running back in the game, Mr. O.C. Earth. Number 28 is your lead blocker out here, Mr. Ready Go Lovejoy. A little bit different alignment here. Looks like the offensive line's pretty much the same. O.C. Earth gets the ball, going up the middle, pushing through a couple guys. He looks like he's going to stiff-arm a guy out of his way. He's dragging him to the end zone. Touchdown, Winnebago. O.C. Earth showing up today. 30-yard touchdown run, giving Winnebago the 19-0 lead. First play out here, the second quarter. Like I said, I've been trying to tell you guys, these boys have all been biting at the bit to get out here and play this game of football out here because this group right here, they got it last couple years ago in 3rd and 4th grade, and they haven't had it since because due to COVID. You know, and these boys are showing out here. They show that they wanted to come in and put in that work. These coaches have been doing a great job working with them. Appreciate it, sir. Hey, guys, you got to enjoy that replay. How'd Evan do on that one? Did he chase him down? I got to give a shout out to Evan, man. We just seen him walk into the stadium and said, hey, you want to help out with the camera? Boy, he jumped right on it. He's enjoying that time on the field right now. No better experience there. Hey, again, shout out to the production crew here stepping up and showing off the Boys and Girls Club here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Mr. Matt May, Bethany Redhorn, Garen Coons, And like I said, our volunteers, Mr. Evan Decora and myself, Eugene Decora, your announcer. So just enjoying ourselves out here at the football game. All right, here we go. Setting up for the 1-point conversion. Looks like you got the same backfield back there. Looks like number 7. Looks like he was going to pass the ball. Looks like he's got somebody open in the end zone. Oh, man. He had him, Prince Pear. He had it lined up. Little roll out there to the right side. Arian Marufo made the throw just out of his reach. Great little play call there. Almost got the job done. So with 11:40 and ticking here in the second quarter, Winnebago's got the lead 19-0 against the Homer Knights. So I think at this point, Winnebago's going to be able to maybe change a little bit of their alignment, maybe get a few new kids to try out new spots, try out different positions. You know, I think you got a good group of kids out here, good group of boys. Number 84, Savel's trying to get some love out here. You got number 8 running back there for the safety spot, Kai Tell. Going to hold down that safety spot out there for us. Like I said, you got Mr. Red Eagle Lovejoy for that outside linebacker spot. You got Prince Pear, outside linebacker. You got Raiden Decora running middle linebacker here. Looks like they're moving Gio back into that nose tackle position. Cervel's out there. Mr. DJ LaPointe sitting out here for the defensive end spot. So this is that thing we just talk about with these boys, trying to get their alignments correct. And Zarin, the other defensive end, trying to get their alignments, going to get them upfield. Looks like the ball's out. Number 89 looks like gets the ball. Looks like they're getting it out there, the outside edge. Look like Prince getting a hold of him, and Raiden coming there to clean it up. A couple of 6th graders here in Winnebago showing out for their team. Great linebacker play from Winnebago. Great little run there up there for Homer. Just nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Defensive ends just pushing him outside, trying to force him to come back inside of the linebackers. Great job out there from the coaching staff, getting them lined up, getting them ready. Looks like they got it lined up. Looks like they're understanding what they got to do. Like I said, you got a lot of new players this year that haven't played. Maybe Night I got to work a couple of years ago. You know, haven't put a helmet on to get out here and play. Great job out here from these boys. Trying to keep the goose egg alive, maybe inspired from the high school team to shut them out. Don't let them score. Play defense. That's what they're talking about down here in Winnebago. Did you guys realize that? Winnebago's got 2 goose eggs on their season. They haven't allowed a point yet here in Winnebago. Looks like the Homer Knights are calling out the cadence. One guy might be a little confused. He's jumping in there to that tight end spot. Calling out the cadence. Number 16 takes the ball, throws it out in this flat to number 22. Prince Pear gets hands on him, slows him down a little bit. Looks like 81 missed him. Looks like he's being held up. Big tackle coming in from, who else? Mr. Raiden Decora. Big hold up. Looks like they're switching it out. Looks like it's going to be enough for a Homer Knight first down. Great running out there from Homer. Like I said, they're not giving up. They're going to keep pushing. They're going to keep running that ball to the outside. Their alignments have been more, like I said, 2 guys on the quarterback's right or left, more of like in the ace-back spot, and they're just lead blocking for that quarterback, number 16. It looks like he's got caught an arm, too, because they just started trying to catch number 22 out there in a little bit of a flat pass. So great job from him. Looks like we got number 25 at safety now. A little subbing going on. I can find another. Oh, that's Eric. Eric Little George is out there. It's the one guy I don't have. That's how I remember that one. Like I said, you got Mr. Red Eagle running an outside linebacker spot. Prince, Raiden. Looks like they got Zarin still in there. Number 77 comes in the game. Mr. Cordell running that defensive tackle spot. Number 12, Adrian Lapointe. Oh no, that's got to be Walking Judd running the defensive tackle spot right there. Because like I said, I had 2 number 12s. The other one's 21. So looks like 79, Mr. DJ LaPointe is not giving up his defensive end spot. So we're going to get a false start on Homer, backing him up after the great first down play to bring up 1st and 15. So a couple new defensive linemen in the game here. First chance seeing Walkinger. Let's see what he can get in the backfield. Looks like 16 is taken to the outside. Ready to take a bad angle. Looks like Mr. Raiden Decora getting out there out of his middle linebacker spot and making a tackle. Minimal gain on that one. Minimal gain, bringing up second down. All right, looks like they're bringing in some new subs. Looks like they might be calling out their little subs. Man, back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember this one, but when OC were coaching these guys, and there was some a lot younger guys, we had two different sets. It was either the big D or the little D. So as we hear, it sounded crazy, sitting from the sideline. Big D, you're out there. So then that little group of 8, 9 boys knew exactly where they needed to be out there, and then the little D would be out there. But like I said, that's what it takes for these young guys. You got to get them to understand where their sets are. It looks like these guys are just kind of subbing the piece, and I love to see it because this is that experience you're trying to get out of these boys and give to them. So number 21 is in the game again. Like I said, that's Adrian LaPointe running that outside linebacker / cornerback spot. So ball's coming out. Ball's a little bit on the ground. Looks like Raiden's going to eat him up, and the kid smartly just falls down on that one. He was not trying to get ate up. Look at good sportsmanship out there from Raiden. He did not want any of that smoke. Loss of down. I think he's going to go ahead and get credited for the sack on that one. All right, looks like you got third down, maybe about 16 to go. So you got a good group of 6th graders out here for these Winnebago boys. Like I said, all these 5th graders coming up. Probably only played when they were in 3rd grade way back when, but they are showing up and they're showing out today here. Might have been inspired by the little guys win. It's a great job. Like I said, you got the Boys and Girls Club cheerleaders. The concession stand is still rolling, folks. Come on down and support the Boys and Girls Club. Come get something to eat. Come just buy a pop. Give them $1. Whatever you got to do to support. But I'm telling you guys, this crowd here, feels like it's getting bigger and bigger every little step of the way here. So great support out here for Winnebago. Homer's crowd really showed out too. They got a big group over there. All right, here you go. Homer's quarterback. They got 2 wide set, calling out the cadence, gets the ball like he's setting his feet, gets the ball off. Looks like he might have a pass interference call. First one of the day. Pass interference, number 5, Mr. O.C. Earth. Looks like 16 just ran the route on him and had it set, got in front of him, ran the little pick play. So looks like, let's see if they're going to mark it off. What are we doing here? Are we going to have a spot of the foul play? Because he just kind of held it right there where the spot was. Automatic first down for Homer. So Homer making some moves out here on offense. We got 6:11 to play here. Halfway through the second quarter. Winnebago's got the lead 19-0. Homer with a new set of downs at the 40-yard line. So just so everybody's aware, the next 3 games for these little guys are all going to be away games. And that schedule's up there on top, and I believe we're heading over to, let me see if I can do it by memory. No, I don't got it. I can't remember what it was. I know we go to Wakefield, Wisner, and then I believe Emerson comes here. Oh, here you go. Homer's number 16. Ball's kind of on the ground, on the down. OC's out there. Kind of didn't break down enough. Raiden Decora out there making the tackle. Man, they juked OC out of his shoe. I'm going to watch that replay at home, man. I'm going to tell him about that one. That's my little chunchke right there. Juked him out of his shoe. You got to break down. You got to break down on those. You can't chest tackle. You can't tackle them straight up. You got to break down and make a good tackle. Looks like a loss of about 3 yards on that one. So it's going to bring up second down and 12. Homer Knight's got the ball at about the 47-yard line. Same alignment out there. Looks like number 87, DeMarco Parker in the game at defensive end. And number 30, Caden. Looks like you got number 86 in the game as a defensive tackle. Mr. Drake Griffin, his first action of the day. Looks like you got Adrian LaPointe sitting there. OC. SJ's running the safety. Raiden. So let's see what all our new kids got going here. New group of defensive linemen. New group of defensive ends. Let's see what they can get going here. Looks like number 15 setting up at quarterback for the Knights. Calls out the cadence. He's got 2 running backs directly behind him. Looks like he's setting up for a pass play, kind of a swing pass out here at number 16. Got to look like a hold play. Raiden Decora gives up nothing back there. That kid is flying sideline to sideline. Looks like it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. Might have been a hold in there. He told me to watch this replay. He probably missed a few today. But again, we want to thank him. Thank the big bearded guy. Still didn't get his name. Volunteers, man. That's what makes the community work. Gotta like it up for him coming out here and helping us out. Hoping to get the cheerleaders. I might go have another conversation with them. Get them, keep this crowd fired up. You guys are seeing the bleachers and whatnot, but man, you got a big crowd out here in the grass with all their lawn chairs and stuff. All right, here we go. Winnebago. Homer's got the ball. Ball kind of hits the ground. Looks like he's going to have a bomb coming for him. Raiden Decora making the interception. He's got some room. I don't think he's going to be denied. He's got 3 guys. 2 guys grab him. Another guy grabs his feet. It doesn't matter. He gets through him. He's going to return that for a Winnebago touchdown. His 3rd on the day. 2 running, 1 return. That had to be at least a 50-yard return on the interception. Great read out there from the middle linebacker to make the play and advance the ball. Would not be denied. Winnebago is taking off right now, 25-0. Anybody got a vote for player of the game? Submit it now. But I think we all know who this game is. All right, let's see what Winnebago is going to decide here on this little 1-2-point conversion. I believe they're going for a 1-point conversion. Oh, they got the ball backed up pretty far. They're sitting at the 3-yard line. This will be a 1-point conversion. Let's see what they got lined up here. Let's see who they got dialed up here. Looks like we got the number 28, Mr. Red Eagle. That's Mr. Red Eagle running linebacker for us. Like I said, you got Adrian Lapointe running fullback. New quarterback out here. Oh, ball's on the ground. Looks like it's recovered by Homer. Little mix-up on the exchange. Great seeing the young guys getting the stop from the Homer Knights here on the 2-point conversion. 2:36 left to go here in the second quarter. Winnebago's got the commanding lead of 25-0. Let's see if we can get the cheerleaders a good cheer. Talk to them about when to cheer. Like I said, you still got all these little bitty guys running around down here. They ain't trying to leave. They ain't trying to go nowhere. They're still throwing the ball around. So the Homer Knights are going to take over the ball here. 2:36 to go in the second quarter. They're coming out on their own 30-yard line. Looks like we're going to have a brand new set of players out here on the defensive end. A lot of guys shifting around, tried new things, going to new positions. So number 28, Mr. Red Eagle Lovejoy, outside linebacker spot / cornerback. You got Adrian Lapointe out there on that one. Looks like number 85's in the game. Lighty as a defensive end spot. Looks like you got Big 99, Kendrick A.F. Mallory. You got Braden Lawrence in there, number 32. Gio taking over as the other defensive end spot. O.C. Earth running middle linebacker. And Mr. Arian Marufo making an appearance at safety for us. So, all right, here we go. Here's the lineup. Homer's got a few trick plays in their bag, man. They got a few things going for themselves. They can either pass the ball. They're going to push it downfield. They got the little swing passes. Great to see. Winnebago is just running that smash mouth in your face. We're coming straight forward. Can you stop us attitude right now for their offense? All right, here we go. Homer's quarterback calling out the cadence. Sends a guy in motion. Ball's on the ground. Smartly just jumps on it. Great heads-up play from there from Mr. Braden Lawrence to break into the backfield. All right. Looks like the refs wouldn't spot it. Homer's wanting to get the hurry up here. They're going to go ahead and set it right on down, and they're already lined up. They got 2 wide. Quarterback's back there all by himself. Big formation on the line. Quarterback pushed out here to the left side. A right side cuts it back. Right side. 16 coming in. Braden Lawrence gives him a little push. And Lighty comes in there to kind of clean him up. And so did Mr. Arian Marufo. 3 guys on it. You'd like to see Braden make the tackle on that one, not just push him down. Looks like we're coming up on, should be 3rd down, I believe. 3rd down for Homer. No gains on the previous 2 plays. Ball's at about the 30.5-yard line. Coaches are out here talking to him, talking about just taking in your alignments, stay upfield, stay in your zones, don't over pursue. All right, here you go, folks. Homer's got the ball. Looks like get that 2 set off to the right side. 16 takes the ball. Ball was kind of on the ground. Braden shoves the guy down, chasing him down. He missed one. 16's out there. Great tackle out there by Mr. Lighty. And Arian getting in there to help it out. That's great contain from the defensive end spot. The bend not break attitude from this defense. Looks like they're going to 5-yard gain on that one, though, but did not give up the first down, bringing up 4th down and 5 at around the 35-yard line. Timeout, Homer, to stop the clock. They call timeout, so stop the clock. There you go. All right, clock stops with 29 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like Homer just wants to get a play off here before the end of the quarter. Reset it, 36. Just doing it all out here, folks. Like I said, come on down, support the Boys and Girls Club. The drinks are still cold. There's a lot of people here just enjoying the game, set up, almost like it's a tailgate for a high school game is what this feels like, because there is a lot of people down here supporting these kids. Let's have an eyeball on the cheerleaders. All right, Homer's elected to punt here. 16 gets the ball. They can't chase after him. The ball is up. Raiden takes the fair catch. Can you believe he has to call the fair catch? I'm not sure exactly what happened there, so we'll just go ahead and Winnebago's going to take over here at about the 31-yard line, kind of where they would start on change of possession anyway. So, like I said, we got 31 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. All right, joining me right now, you guys, just to let you guys know, like I said, Winnebago's got the ball here, change of possession. 31 seconds to go here, almost halftime. But we're talking with Richard Below Carnes about this 3rd and 4th grade game. Seeing you and Marcel were out there kind of running the show out there. So good things, bad things, takeaways from the game, what would you say?
Takeaway from the game would be the learn right from left yet, and good things would be running the ball pretty good, no penalties, and doing good so far for the first game. That's all I got to say.
All right, appreciate it, Richard. Yeah, getting a little hoarse out there after hauling around those 3rd and 4th grade boys. So what do you think got Cameron going? What kind of inspired him to play such good defense for us?
His first hit, I would say, he got in there right away, made contact, and boom, just like that, he woke up.
Oh, looks like number 81's taking it. Looks like he put his head down, putting a stiff arm on somebody. He's still rolling. Homer's getting all over him. Mr. Zarin making a play at running back for Winnebago, coming up field there. And then for Mr. Rice, how was that? Was that expected? Did you know he was going to do that? Did you tell the line, hey, he's going to score the touchdowns, or kind of what got him going?
What got him going was during practice, first time I seen it, how he's running the ball. I was like, wow, this kid can run a ball like a varsity player. And what got him going, I already knew it was expected to come out of him. And just like that, for offense and defense, he was doing really good. You know, pretty much he did his job, told him what to do, showed him direction, and he executed really well. That's all I got to say.
All right, thank you, Rich. Appreciate it, man. So, all right, here we go. We got a new quarterback, new running back set out here. Looks like number 25. Looks like we had a handoff. Number 80 on the right side. Good tackle out here for number 56. Number 80, Mr. Terrence Ware. All right, I'm going to come over here and talk with Mr. Lawrence, one of the other coaches, one of the other dads that kind of stepped up and helped out with these 5th and 6th grade boys. He's got a son playing on the 3rd and 4th grade. But leading up to practice, everything coming into this game, what would you say the boys have been excelling at practice?
Just learning every day. Most of them is their first years playing. They're getting better every day, and it's really nice to see them improve.
Yeah, I think, like I said, Worthing Thunder helped out with all the conditioning and stuff when we first started out, and I think they've come a long way from where we were about 4 weeks ago when we first kind of put the team together. Like I said, we weren't even using the city field yet. We were at Land of Wellness running up and down. And what would you say would be their biggest improvement from when we first started?
Just wanting to play and listening. A lot of boys were just not listening and coming to practice, running. You know, it's really improved. They're starting to do really good.
Oh, good pass out there to number 81, making a big play, getting a first down for Winnebago. Mr. Zarin on the pass from Eric Littlegeorge, bringing up halftime for Winnebago, 25-0. I'm going to try to get Marcel over here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and interview Coach Marcel. Like I said, we didn't get to talk to him after the 3rd and 4th grade game because he was so busy of a guy, but just appreciate you, everything you're doing for the Boys and Girls Club, everything you're doing for the boys. Just real quick, I was talking to the other coaches. Improvements from the first half, or just let's hear about the first half highlights for you.
Oh, man, just give that little Decora kid, man, much credit. Shit, that guy can run over anybody. I guarantee you, man, he's a solid. Give him the ball. And now we're just going to take the second half, and it's going to be like a live action practice for us because we're going to run a little bit of this showtime, you know, a little split wide.
Gotcha. And then on defense, you know, you guys are still holding up the goose eggs. We're keeping it going for Winnebago. What's going to take to keep the goose egg alive?
I don't know if we're worried about the goose egg. Honestly, we just want to get these kids some experience, some live action, you know, get them going full contact. Let's get all these kids to play. They come, their parents come to support them. So let's get them in here.
All right, appreciate your time, man, sir. Let's get it done second half. All right, we're going to break. I need a break, guys. Hey. It's in there. Like I said, they're going to keep switching guys around, moving them around. So a lot of sixth graders getting some play today. So here we go. Let's see if this defensive line can back. They got a split back for Homer. He's taking the ball. Looks like he's trying to pass the ball. Looks like, big tackle out there. Again, Mr. Raiden Decor out there, number 22 out there on the catch for Homer. Like I said, Homer's got a few little trick plays out of that split formation they got. They can either pass right, pass left, couple lead blockers, running backs going. So, no, there's a brand new one. So, those of you guys that are jumping on, like I said, we're still on YouTube and Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska's YouTube page. Still a great crowd out here supporting these Winnebago boys. All kinds of folk coming out to support it. You still got your cheerleaders cheering them on tough. Come on down, support the Boys and Girls Club, hit up the concession stand, throw them $1, buy a glizzy, come on through. All right, Homer taking over. They got the ball here at about the 35-yard line in their own territory. Winnebago ran a couple subs in. Number 7 comes in, Arian Marufo at safety. Looks like Homer's going to that split to the left. Two running backs behind him. 2 running backs to his right-hand side of the quarterback. Takes the ball. Going to go ahead and run that way. 16 running up. Cuts inside. Has a big opening. OC Earth comes in. Big tackling out there from OC. Raiden coming in out the back after losing him. And Arian coming through. Better job breaking down, making the tackle. But Homer, with a big run to the right side, gets enough of the first down, moving into Winnebago territory, bringing it off to the other side of the 40 at the 38-yard line. All right, big shout out again to the crew working today, coming out here, supporting the Boys and Girls Club. You got Evan Decor on the field camera. You got Mr. Garen Coons running the upstairs camera. Ms. Bethany Redhorn and Mr. Matt May working the producer booth. Myself, Eugene Decor, trying to help out. Like I said, big shout out to the crew out here getting it done for these little guys that can come home and watch this game, get a little replay footage. So looks like Homer's got the pistol, 2 guys in the backfield, takes the ball, hands off to number 98. He puts his foot in the ground, comes forward, great little forward run, getting some yardage, breaking through the Winnebago defense for a good little 5-6 yards from them. So Winnebago's defense might be wearing down. Might need to put some fresh bodies in there, and that's exactly what they're doing. Mr. Terrence Ware getting out there to get some work. I think they're bringing out the big boys at tackle, Mr. Kendrick and Braden. I think they're going to get a little break. Mr. Adrian Lapointe getting a break there. Looks like we're going back to the starters that we had at the very beginning of the game. We got number 79 in there, Mr. DJ Lapointe. You got Gio next to him. You got 78 in the game, Mr. Cantrell Ware, and looking like Servell, number 84 is Servell out there. Looks like they brought Red Eagle back in the game for that outside linebacker spot. Looks like SJ's holding down this left side, and Arian Marufo still running at safety. Looks like Homer is going back to that big power I formation. Ball's coming down, a little low. Looks like they're going to do a swing pass out here to 22. Puts his foot in the ground, comes inside. Gio had hands on him and let him go by him. Raiden was having none of it. And so Mr. Arian Marufo was in there to help out as well. Might have taken a nasty shot to his leg on that one, that ball. Everybody kind of flying backwards, and they're going through to that. So we're going to go ahead and take a little break here as he takes a little shot. Let's see if we can get a shot of the crowd. Let's get a shot of the crowd. So as you guys can see here, got a big crowd here on our hands for Winnebago Pee Wee football. For those of you guys who don't know, Winnebago Pee Wee football has been going on for 10 plus years here in Winnebago. So like I said, you can see a great shot of the crowd. Concession stand still rolling even though we're already into the third quarter here. Great crowd. Love to see it. So we got a little injury. He's walking off on his unpowered. A little bit of assistance, but it looks like he's doing pretty well. So give him a lot of credit for being strong and walking off the field. Looks like you got a sub coming in the game. Number 8, Keitel Bass takes over his safety spot. Subbing in for the injured player. All right, so here we go again. The situation. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 to go. Homer's got the ball at about the 35-yard line in Winnebago territory. Last 3rd down, they had a big sweep play. Looks like they're doing a little crisscross action. Number 98 getting out there. Red Eagle causing the fumble. Let's see who recovered. Looks like Homer jumped back on it. Red Eagle out there making a play on that right side. Great defensive stop out there from him. Mr. Lovejoy coming up here in Winnebago and making plays against the Knights. He just read that guy. The guy was running nice and high. They always try to teach him to, keep that ball tucked inside, cover the points, and his ball was kind of out there just moving that arm as hard as he could, trying to run as hard as he could, and Red Eagle saw that open ball, man, and he just swiped at it, and it came loose. But fortunately for Homer, they got the recovery. Looks like it's going to be 4th and about 8 to go. They've got to get to the 27-yard line to get the first down. So let's see if Winnebago's defense can hold here on 4th down. So as the Homer Knights dial it up, try to get something, kind of see what they're kind of going for here. Like I said, they've got a little more chicory in their playbook. They've got the little swing passes right, left. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to try to get a big run here from 16. You got Raiden back at middle linebacker. He's the guy you got to key on. He's the guy you got to block. So let's see what they got kind of lined up for him. Okay, I keep walking too far. Gotcha. All right, folks, here we go. 4th down. Big defensive stop here for Winnebago. 3:55 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Homer's got the split back formation. It's like a handoff to number 9 off to the left side. Everybody was keying on the quarterback. Keitel coming up and making a big tackle for the loss. Turnover on downs, bringing him down at the 30-yard line. Great tackle from the safety. Great job, Keitel, reading the play, making the play. Great job. All right, well, here goes Winnebago's offense. High-powered offense marching back onto the field. We'll see what they can get lined up here for themselves. See what kind of formation they go with. To see what kind of subs we get into this part of the game, this late in the game. Like I said, this is I believe this is going to be their first possession here in the second half. You got 3 minutes to go, so long possession there for the Homer Knights. And that might be the key there, is to keep the ball out of their hands. Let's see if we can get this chain gang on the right page here. All right, here we go, Winnebago. First possession, looks like you got Raiden Decora back at running back. With Adrian Lapointe. O.C. Earth looks like he's out there as the wide receiver. Looks like you got Evans Little George at quarterback. We're going to hand off. Looks like he's faking that, setting up to pass, pulling it down, calling his own number. He's still on his feet. Nobody got a hold of him yet. He's going to throw it out here to Raiden on the left side. He's got a lot of open room. One guy to beat. Stiff arms him. Number 13 can't push him out of bounds. Raiden Decora takes off all the way down the sideline. Touchdown, Winnebago. Big stiff arm from Raiden Decora on the pass from Evans Little George, making it happen. So now that little sir right there has got 2 running touchdowns. He got over 100 yards rushing. That right there was about a 45-yard pass, touchdown catch, and he's got a interception return for a touchdown. So that's 4 total touchdowns out here for Mr. Raiden Decora. Looks like they're setting up here for the 1-point conversion. Let's see what they got dialed up. Homer just kind of had their number. dialed up here. So it looks like Winnebago's offensive count number-wise, they got a lot of yardage, not a lot of plays, not a lot of reps on offense right now. Great play calling, though. Their rate is to not be denied today. He is back, and he is in full effect. All right, so here you go. Looks like you got a one wide set. We got the ace back in position. Tight end on the left side. Evans calls out the kids. Handoff rolls out to his right side, looking, throwing it back to the end zone. Touchdown. Winnebago. 2-point conversion. Oh, they went for the 2-point conversion on that one. Let's chalk it up. Chalk it up. 2-point conversion on that one. Because when they set that ball past, I think it's like the 5-yard line, that's worth 2. And if they take it at the 3, it's worth 1. So great rollout from Evans. Great pass catch from O.C. Earth, making his first catch of the day for 2 points. Like I said, give this Winnebago offense a lot of credit. There is weapons all over the field for them. Almost feel like we're talking about the high school boys, the way these boys are playing. So here you go. 33-0 now. Third quarter's going to tick away here as this next play happens. 54 seconds left to go in the third. All right, new set of downs for Homer. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Winnebago comes out with a new-looking defense. Couple new guys out in there. See Drake Griffin sitting out there as a defensive tackle spot. He's trying to teach his young guys. Good little sweep play from number 9 to get outside. Big tackle out there from Evans, the quarterback. Lil George, number 25, bringing him down in the backfield. Was not be denied. And here you go. Look at this one, guys. You got an entire defensive shift. All new players running in the game. So let's see if we can count them out here. Looks like you got Keitel back at safety. Drake's kind of wondering if he's got to stay in the game or not. And there they are. Sending him to the sideline. Good job, Drake. You got number 84, Cervels. Going to come back in. Looks like he's going to be playing outside linebacker, defensive end. Let's see. You got number 77 in the game, Cordell. 87's in the game, DeMarco Parker as the outside linebacker. You got number 12, Mr. Walkin' Joe Morris running defensive tackle. Number 30, Caden sitting out there. You got 13 running middle linebacker, Prince Pear, new spot for him. And as that clock started, because they got it rolling, that is quarter. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter here in Winnebago. Up on the Homer Knights, 33-0, Boys and Girls Club, Pee Wee football.
I'm always boarding, just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peep, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood one since a fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spend a dope for no reason.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Fourth down. Looks like we got the town siren going off. Must be a fire somewhere. Who knows who we're going to leave here. How we're going to lose. All right, so like I said, Homer's got the ball. 2nd and 12. Right around the 28-yard line. Ball's on the ground. 15 calls his own number. Going out to the right side. Looks like Cervel's got some angles, but missing him there. 13 comes out, pushes him out of bounds. Great job by Prince Pear out there to have a minimal gain. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to interview another coach here. I got Mr. Christopher Marufo. So, you know, like I said, you guys have been working with these 5th and 6th grade boys for, I want to say, and the 3rd and 4th grade boys, all you coaches, all you volunteer coaches out here putting in your own time. Kind of what's been a little bit of the background of what's taken you guys to get to this point to kind of have this kind of show in the first game of the season?
Really, it's just the ambition, the love that these young men have out here. The ambition and love they have for the game is what's really driving these young men out here, these young boys. They come to practice ready to practice every day. There's never a time when we have to tell them anything different besides to play football. They love the game, and there's nothing out here that they can't do and don't want to do. So the extra work they put in is all on them.
All right, appreciate it, Chris, as he's making defensive changes out here, because that was a change of down for them. Big stop there from Prince Pear just to force the 4th down here. That guy kind of got a free run, kind of had his ways out there, and made the stop. And looks like they're doing a whole defensive change here. So clock is ticking here in the 4th. 10-20 to go, and looks like Winnebago still got the commanding lead. Now, then they got a whole head of hats out here, and they're trying to sort through who every single one of these boys want to play. They're all standing here on the sideline. They all want to get their work in. They all want to put in their time, and everybody just wants to get out onto the field right now. Nobody wants to come sit on the sideline right now. That's how well these boys have just been. Like I said, they got the love of the game right now, as Chris was talking about. They really want to be out there. They want to come make plays for their team. They come and do it together. These boys come out here and practice 4 days a week right now. They only go so long, but they are doing their thing right now. So Homer takes the ball. So you got that little split back. Big handoff to number 2. Oh, good cutback. Making 2 cuts, making guys miss. Prince come out there making the tackle. Big cuts out there from number 2 and a big run with the 1st down. Who said big boys can't run? Great run out there from number 2, man. He put 2 big cuts on, dropped in a couple Indians on the way to a great little 6-yard gain, 8-yard gain, enough for the 1st down. Well, folks, I think you guys missed your chance, man. The crowd ain't going nowhere. Everybody's loving the score. Everybody's loving the vibes out here, but the concession stand looks closed. Sorry to tell you guys, if you missed out on a glizzy or a Diet Coke, you were too late. Had all afternoon. We've been shouting it from the high hills to get down here and come enjoy the game. All right, folks, here you go. Homer. New set of downs, 2 in the backfield, 15. Little sweep pass out here at 98. Prince kind of turns him inside. Gio's there to make his play. Looks like Raiden trying to swipe the ball from him. And they blow the play dead for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Great little swing pass out there. These little guys are making plays on the edge out here for Homer. Getting 1st downs, making plays. It's the same thing we always talk about with the high school boys and the way we talk about the football game in general. You stay away from the mistakes. You stay away from turning the ball over. Less penalties. You play good football. And these boys are showing out to be a very well-coached, oiled machine out here. Showing out. Second down. Homer's got the ball at about the 34, 32-yard line. Looks like they're coming downhill in Winnebago territory, making a move on this drive. Let's see if you got Let's see if you guys can locate your favorite Indian, if he'll make a play for his team. Hold on, looks like Homer's getting them all reset. Looks like they got the one to the right, one behind. 16, got 2 lead blockers out in front of him. Cervell almost had him. Looks like you have Mr. Eric Little George out there making a play for his team, number 25. Looks like got a few subs coming into the game. Gio running off the field. Mr. Braden Lawrence coming off the field for their guys. There goes Winnebago's volunteer fire department. So Winnebago brings up a 3rd down and about 4 to go. They got the ball at the 29-yard line. They are driving on Winnebago right now. 6:28 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Winnebago still got the lead, 33-0. Let's see if Homer has something to say about that goose egg. Homer with the 2 wide set, 16 calling his own number. Looks like he didn't have nowhere to go. Got kind of mixed up, hit his own guy, brought down big time by Lighty in the backfield. Great 3rd down stop there to bring up 4th down, and a big, big loss. Pushing him all the way back about 10 yards. You got 4th and about 12 to go. Big, big play from Lighty there on that 3rd down stop to bring up a long 4th down. Kind of shut down that drive there for Homer. Great play from 85. So here you go. Homer's play call here on 4th down. We're under 5 minutes to go. Score still 33-0. Let's see what they got lined up and play called. Looks like they might bring number 2 back into the backfield. They're getting their time to line it up. Like you folks got to realize, it takes a little bit longer to get the play out, get the play going. But like I said, these young guys, they haven't had football in so long. So 16 takes the ball. Looks like you're going to blow the whistle, play dead. Oh, 2 blew the whistle, and number 2 just nowhere going. Let's see what the yellow flag's got to say out here. Mr. Iktomi making the calls out here for Winnebago, stepping up. Oh, looks like Homer might be getting a little bit frustrated out here. So Homer after the penalty, number 98 takes a sweep play, gets out to the right side. Looks like Mr. O.C. Earth making the play in the backfield. The Winnebago's going to take over on downs with under 3 minutes to go. Clock is ticking. All right, so that high-powered Winnebago offense is here. You got 2 minutes and ticking. Looks like they may try to get a couple plays off, get a couple guys, a couple more reps, but they've got the ball here at about the 27-yard line. And looks like they're putting the play together, trying to make the call, trying to get it out in the field. Looks like Homer's bringing in some new guys on defense. Big number 52 is in the game for Homer. Let's see if Winnebago can get through him. So here we go. They're breaking the huddle. Looks like we have Mr. Arian Marufo running back at quarterback now. Evans Little George at running back. And looks like Terrence Ware at wide receiver. Hand off out to Evans. Evans looked like he wanted to throw it, but looks like he might be calling his own number. Oh, he throws it out. And the ball is loose. That's going to be an incomplete pass because it was a forward pass. So after all that commotion, incomplete pass, no gain on the play. Brings up second down for the new quarterback, Mr. Arian Marufo. Looks like they had something dialed up for him, trying to get out there to Evans, and looked like Evans might have pulled it down and tried to throw the long bomb, but this might be the last play of the game, folks. Again, thank you to everybody that showed up and showed out for the kids. It's all about them. You guys are doing a great job as parents, as guardians, contributors, all that. I want to thank the Boys and Girls Club and their staff. They did an awesome job in posting the event, putting it on. Thank you to Winnebago Public School, opening up the field and letting the kids get out here and play. So here we go. Looks like Arian's rushing his team up to the field. Now a little bit of motion. Evans looks like he's putting the ball down to throw it. And, big hit for 25. Recovery by number 16 from Homer. The trickeration gets shut down. So, again, big shout-out to Boys and Girls Club for hosting the event. Shout-out to all our coaches out here coming up there for these young men and making it happen. Marcel Blackbird, O.C. Earth, Christopher Rufo, Richard Carnes, Jason Lawrence showing up. The new Chain Gang crew has been changing every quarter. Somebody else steps in and helps it out, does their thing. But looks like we got 16 seconds left to go here. Homer gets the ball. I'm expecting a bomb right here from these boys to get it done. Oh, and the production crew, myself, Eugene Decora, Mr. Matt May, Bethany Redhorn, Garen Coons. Big shout out to Evan Decora running the camera until it died. He literally killed the camera running so fast. So great job to Evan. Thank you. All right, folks, last play of the game here. Let's see what Homer's got dialed up. Looks like they got big 2-8, kind of trying to figure out where they want to put him. Looks like they got number 2 running back to the center. Looks like number 15 is going to be the quarterback. 24 is moving over here to the guard, our tight end spot. Looks like 28. So they got a big, tall 28 out here. All right, number 9 stepping up. Looks like they got kind of a split. 1 wide receiver. 2, there you go. 28 going out for wide receiver. I'm expecting a pass here at a 15. Looks like defensive line. 1 guy pushed up. There's the pass. There's Raiden Decora getting the ball. Looks like he's going to be running down the sideline. Big number 2 getting a hold of him, slowing him down a little bit. Big 78 bringing him down. He's dragging. What's the call? What's the call? What are you guys calling him down at? Touchdown? Is he down? These refs are just kind of chilling. I think we're going to go ahead and call that game. Just going to call him down right there, huh? Down at the 1. All right, folks. That's a great ball game from Winnebago. I think Mr. Raiden Decora almost secured that 5th touchdown of the day, but they're going to call him down at the 1. Great little interception return from him. We're going to go ahead and get an interview with him. I don't know if you guys can pull me up on that camera up there or just see us down here, right? A big shout out to the Homer faithful coming on out and supporting their boys. It was a great football game. There's a lot of talent on that team. Number 13, I know that they said that was one of Trayvon's little relatives, a little female that's out here playing with these boys, and she didn't disappoint. She was making tackles and making plays for her team. Big shout out to the coach staff from Homer coming down and making it happen for their kids as well, and all the parent support that we've seen out here in Winnebago. You love to see it. But I believe I'm calling over Mr. Raiden Decora. We're going to go ahead and contribute him as player of the game. We're going to do a quick little interview with him. So your first game back in a couple of years, how'd it feel? What were you most excited about, and what led to your big day?
Mostly just hitting and my dad being helpful, helping me throughout practice and stuff.
What do you think was your funnest touchdown you scored today?
When I stiff-armed.
That was some pretty good, nice stiff arming from you out there. But Raiden Decora, our player of the game for the 5th and 6th grade. Thank you, Raiden. Good job, boys. All right, folks, that's all I got for you. I don't know if we're going to stream another game, but appreciate you guys all coming out and showing up. Thank you.